Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is July 12, 2019. Here to give you all the news according to the charts and also talk about some of the top news of the day. And today is going to be about Binance and the futures launch that they're going to have at the end of this month. And we want to see if that's going to have an impact on the value price of their Binance token. So once again, thank you for coming to our channel. Please make sure that you continue to go ahead and support our channel by subscribing to our channel, and as well you can go ahead and like and share these videos to make sure that YouTube continues to pick up our channel to show each and every one who participates in the cryptocurrency market the ability to see that you're able to forecast price movement before the market actually does it. Okay, so definitely want to remind you all of doing just that. And again, if you want to get more cryptocurrency news, check us out at our website, HueFinancial.com. There we do a daily video of the top 10 altcoins paired against Bitcoin on a daily basis to all of our elite members, and as well any other things we may see is newsworthy. We also place it there for them to see. And we also have the Hue Financial Daily of where you can also get more cryptocurrency news. So now let's get on into it. There's an article right here on the left side of my screen talking about Binance and how they're going to launch their futures at the end of July 2019. All right, so we're going to make sure if that's going to be positive for Binance or if it's going to have a negative impact on the value price of their token. Smart contracts on Binance chain is going to come as well, says the CEO of Binance, CZ. So again, Binance could be the actual Ethereum killer in the market that so many other people are trying to usurp authority over. Binance seemingly looks as if they're trying to overtake Ethereum in smart contracts. Now, this is the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, speaking of Binance, in terms of the volume. And this is only going to get bigger because today they went ahead and launched their margin trading on its platform, meaning that people can borrow money that they really don't have in order to increase their leverage in the market for a particular investment vehicle. Since today, already 10,000 people have signed up for margin trading accounts. So that's a positive thing to at least let Binance know that people have an interest in that particular product, and it says a lot for them to actually provide that product to the masses as an organization. So far, this is what CZ said. There's more than $15 million already borrowed for margin trading. So clearly, there's a very strong demand for that, and we're happy to finally push the product out and have more people use it. They also speculated to launch a futures feature, and CZ informed Binance users that it will happen by the end of July, starting with a simulation market. So it's not going to be the real thing just yet. As always, you want to take precautionary measures before you delve into the futures market, especially something that you haven't been doing previously. Okay, so the simulation market that they're going to bring out at the end of July is going to follow roughly the price of Bitcoin, the real price of Bitcoin, which is going to be the real contract price. We will do a simulation first, is what CZ is saying, and then in 10 to 20 days, we'll make the futures testnet live. So again, Binance is doing huge things in the cryptocurrency space. Seemingly, it seems as if they're vying for the #1 exchange in terms of products and services that they offer, and as well as they're trying to place a lot of emphasis on their token, the Binance token. Okay, Binance has raised the bar for most of the world's cryptocurrency exchange, as it has lived up to the expectations and the demands of the market. Apart from making futures feature and margin trading available for users, Binance also plans to introduce a smart contracts feature on Binance chain in the future and will be Ethereum compatible. So again, Binance is trying to be the Ethereum killer in the marketplace. I'm not seeing too many other people or altcoin organizations trying to vie for that position, because Binance definitely is in a better position with their cryptocurrency exchange and the services and products that they offer to actually give a utility for their token, while many other people or altcoins are not necessarily getting just that. They're still in the developmental phase of their protocol, and they're not actually implementing those protocols on a wider scale to the masses as a utility. There are plans and architectures are being discussed, as well as different models we're considering, but we haven't decided on one architecture yet. Whether it's layer 2 or native, etc., it will likely be an Ethereum compatible smart contract engine. All right. So as of right now, as for Binance native coin, Binance coin has been subject to consistent market volatility as every other altcoin in its space, after it reported a fall of 0.30% by the hour and was valued at $31.39 with a market cap of $4.4 billion. So with Binance going ahead and creating their margin trading for today, and then by the end of the month, they're going to have their simulation futures contract up and running. And then they're going to create a smart contracts feature on their Binance chain. Those three things definitely is showing you that Binance is not only talking about it, but they're also implementing what they're planning on. So that's a positive thing to take note of. And it should be something that we should be able to see in the price chart. Okay. I will have a link of this article in the description of our video if you guys want to just read more upon it. But for us, we want to see if the things that were listed in this article is in fact on par with what the market sentiment is. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and look at Binance right now, and then we're going to give you our prediction of what we expect to occur in the future. So right now we are going to go ahead and look at the weekly chart in Binance, and you can tell here that the market for the most part has been in a consolidational trading range. $28 is support, and right around $36, maybe $37 is the area of resistance. Right now, the market is giving us a little bit more weakness amongst this consolidational trading from the weekly price bars. Okay. Quick look here at Binance on the daily price chart. You can tell right here that the market overall, since we did our last video, it was just only holding consolidational trading. But nevertheless, when we did our video on the 28th of June, you can tell that we expected the market in Binance to move to the downside. So it has been numerous times since that recording that Binance has came and touched our price target. So again, we understand what the market is going to do in Binance. So that would have been a profit of 13.86% in the market. So again, you can tell that we understand precisely what we're doing without causing you any confusion. We don't give you all that technical analysis jargon because none of that is needed. And I'm showing you right now that you're able to do the same thing. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And now let's talk about what we're expecting the market to do in Binance. Okay. Now, when you look at it on the daily time frame, zoom out a little bit, you can tell that the market is still trading well above this ascending line. Okay. Now that's a positive in the long term. As long as Binance does not break below this ascending line, the market will continue to increase in price. So that's what we're on the lookout for. Like I said earlier, we've been holding this consolidation range between $28 and $34, maybe all the way up there to $36 for a while. We started that consolidation range back towards the end of May 2019, and we are still trading there now. We came yesterday, matter of fact, and touched this ascending line in the market in Binance. That tells you that the market is still wanting to move higher. Looking at it on the 4-hour price chart in Binance, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer. And you can tell that this volume here on this particular 4-hour bar is very climactic. We haven't seen this much volume since this, well, really, we haven't seen that much volume come into this market until the 14th of June. Okay, so it's been a while since the market in Binance saw that much volume coming in space. But again, it indicated that there was weakness coming in, but the market still continued to move higher in price. So it's going to be our expectation that the market in Binance is going to at least move back up towards $33 or $34 in the near term. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in a simulated buy position into the market in Binance, and we're going to follow where that support area lies at in Binance. Now, $30 is a area of support, but more than likely I'm looking forward to try to hold around $30, maybe even around $31 for support in order for us to see a continuation of move higher to the upside. Okay, so this is where I'm at. This is what we're going to do. We're going to anticipate Binance to continue to move higher in price. I would TP the market though if I see weakness come in at $33. So let me pull that down and show you that that would be 3 3/4% profit once we see, if we see weakness as we're seeing Binance move higher in price. Okay, so this is our analysis, this is our expectations. It's pretty good that the market overall is trying to maintain consolidation of trading. It is staying above this ascending line, so all is calm right now in the market for Binance to see a resumption to higher prices. So that's what we're going to play with in the future. Give us your thoughts, your expectation for Binance, and do you think it's going to be the Ethereum killer once they release their smart contracts on their Binance chain? Make sure y'all maintain your profitability, and don't forget, check us out at our website, HueFinancial.com.